Hey guys, and today's going to be an interesting video. I'm going to do a lot of new things here to see if it'll work out, but let's get into the video. I should probably start this off by saying that basically the session I'm going to talk about hasn't happened yet. You see, I'm recording right now on Monday, and the session we are going to do is on Tuesday. This is because I have a bad memory, so recounting what happens during each D&D session can be very difficult. So I'm trying some new things to help me remember so that I can make more D&D content for you guys. So I should probably talk about what's going on. So basically our usual Dungeon Master is not going to be here this week, and so one of the players is going to be the Dungeon Master for this week. So I asked them if I could make a new character for this one-shot that we were going to do. And he said yes. So I decided to make Skeletor! That's right, for this one-off, I made Skeletor, and his backstory is basically the same as in the comics. Well, if you don't know what his backstory is, I'm pretty sure you can find a video on it, but to sum it up, basically he is the uncle to Prince Adam. Yeah, he is the uncle to He-Man. And basically he became that way because he felt that he was cheated out of the throne, so he decided to look for someone to give him power to take back the throne and become King of Eternia. So he went to Hordak, Hordak gave him power, but also made him into Skeletor. So that explains why his head is a skeleton. Anyway, I did do a few changes to make it more D&D. For instance, I didn't know what exactly Hordak is. I think he might be a space Satan or something, I don't know, so I just turned him into a vampire. And basically made him his patron because I made Skeletor into a warlock. And instead of Skeletor using his normal, goat staff, I turned the goat staff into a mace that has, a goat skull on it. Here's a picture. I basically fused the design with the Netflix He-Man and the original. Now, you may be wondering, why is Skeletor of all people going on an adventure? Well, he wants a fresh start. You see, after years of getting punched in the face by He-Man, he decided, hey, what if I become an adventurer? So he started off in a new world and became an adventurer. And that's basically the gist of what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, I will try to make notes during the session tomorrow, so that I remember more funny moments and whatnot that happens. Because I'm not sure what's going to happen. I never played a character this ridiculous since Godzilla. So, wish me luck and let's hope for a really good video, I guess.
One D&D session later.
Hey guys, I'm back and I made notes. Now, I'm not the best note taker, so hopefully I didn't miss anything. And hopefully these notes help me, remember what all happened during the campaign. So without further ado, let's get into the story. Alright, the story starts with Skeletor, a human undead warlock, Torin, a dragonborn paladin, and Julie, the Harrigan ranger, all go to sleep, and they end up in the same dream. The dream is where they're all in a coliseum. But there's something weird about this Colosseum. There's no one in the crowds. And we're all wondering why we're here. Suddenly, a voice appears, and I'll be honest, I don't have anything in my notes about what the voice's name was. So, if you're watching this now, Dungeon Master, sorry I forgot. Yeah, there's a reason why I said I don't take the best notes, but anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The mysterious voice explains that basically we are there to test out a new gladiatorial arena they have in this dream world. Mostly to make sure there are no bugs for when other people, get sent there to fight for the entertainment of whatever entities exist in this dream world. The mysterious voice tells us that for this beta test, we are doing a gladiatorial combat to the death. But not really, because it's in a dream, so if we die, we just wake up. And everyone agrees to participate in this event. Skeletor mostly agreeing because he gets to punch faces. And the first battle starts with 3 zombies. Ha! Child's play! If only Skeletor knew how wrong that was. For you see, the battle started out normal, with the zombies, responding to our attacks and everything normally. Then, suddenly, strange things started happening. One of the zombies had an armor rating that was really high, and another took a really long time to die. And as we were fighting, the announcer seemed pretty concerned about how glitchy the zombies were. I mean, this was the first battle, and we're basically beta testing an entire gladiatorial arena for the entertainment of whatever entities exist in this dream world. So, yeah, that kind of took the announcer off guard. Nevertheless, we were victorious and fighting off the 3 zombies. Before the next battle could start, the announcer basically told us that he does have another guy that he wants us to try out, but he's a bit bigger and a bit tougher. And Skeletor and Julie wanted to fight him. Torin was a bit hesitant, but eventually he agreed. And what are we fighting, you ask? Well, we are fighting a bronze ancient dragon! Hey, future me here. It turns out that was a brass dragon, not a copper dragon. So yeah, on top of audio issues, taking the worst notes in the world, having my audio not be functional for most of the video. Yeah, really playing my A game here. Yeah. Anyway, back to this, dumpster fire. Yeah! But, Skeletor, he obviously thinks he could take on a dragon. I mean, compared to He-Man, this seems like nothing. That wasn't until I read Skeletor's character sheet and realized I had no spells to really fight a dragon like this, let alone the level to fight a dragon like this. So Skeletor and everyone else was in over their heads. Everyone tries to fight off the ancient bronze dragon, but it doesn't seem like we're doing a whole lot to the dragon. If anything, the dragon is doing more to us. At one point, Skeletor even used his dread form to give himself more of an advantage, but, yeah, every turn, the dragon refused to be terrified. So that didn't work out as well as Skeletor wanted. And no matter how much we fought, unfortunately, Skeletor and Julie were killed off. It was then up to Torin, who unfortunately also didn't fare too well. The dragon did make comments during the battle at how well we were fighting, despite, clearly not being in the same weight class. And obviously Skeletor tried to taunt the dragon, which probably made things worse for Skeletor. The dragon then thanked us for our battle, if you could call it that, especially on Skeletor's end, where all he did was use Vicious Mockery, or use his mace on the dragon. But nevertheless, even though we lost, it was a great fight, and a fight to remember. Jolie and Torin went back to their adventuring, and for Skeletor, well, his fate remains a mystery. 'Cause who knows if I'll play this character again. Anyway, that's the video. I hope these notes help me give a better story, but, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and remember, the Lazy Pug Tavern is always open! Until we meet again!